Good evening.
Good evening. How are you?
I'm doing good. Thank you for asking. How are you?
I'm also doing great. Thanks for asking.
Okay, right. I believe you're meeting for the first time, is it?
Yes, you're right.
Okay, right. Okay. So before we commence with this particular session, can we just have a quick round of introduction? Can you tell me something about yourself?
Yes, sure. As you know, my name is Santosh Sharma. I'm from Himachal Pradesh. I'm a homemaker and mother of a grown-up boy.
Okay.
That is
Okay. Right. Thank you for that introduction.
my pleasure.
As mhm. As you can see, my name is Choden and I am from Darjeeling. I'm a tutor here at EnglishYaari. I have been an English language enthusiast all my life and I'm into public speaking for the past 3 years now. Okay, so I want to know what exactly brought you to this platform. Could you please tell me? Because you are your best judge, so you'll be able to tell me better. What are
Mm,
the areas of improvement that you want to make in your communication skills?
As I'm from Hindi medium background, so I think every area needs improvement, and
Okay.
I'm passionate for this language, so that
Okay.
to learn this language.
Okay.
And
Right.
nowadays, I have enough time, plenty of time to invest. I can invest my time in learning something valuable. So I thought that why not? I should follow my passion.
Okay. Right. That's lovely. So, how long have you been in this particular platform for then?
I have started taking sessions by the last week of October.
Okay, last week of October. Okay, so it's been about 2 months then, right?
Yes,
And
yes.
how many sessions have you been able to take so far in
It's
these
my
2 months?
56th session, I think.
Okay, right. So you've been pretty much regular on this platform, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so how has your experience been so far? Do you see a certain level of improvement in your speech, in your communication style?
Yes, I'm improving a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Earlier, I was a camera shy person. I was not able to utter even a single sentence in front of camera. I was literally, when I had to join that session, I used to literally shiver during
Okay,
during my initial sessions. But now that shivering has gone.
okay,
That is
right.
missing. But now I'm bit.
Hmm.
Mm, I'm not scared of camera, at least I can say. And
Hmm.
I can express to a certain extent. I can express myself, though I need lots of improvement, but to a certain extent, from where I have started my journey, I can say
Yeah.
that. Yes,
Okay, so definitely, I think after taking more than 50 sessions, you will see some kind of improvement in your speech also. Even if you think that you are now getting rid of your fear of cameras, basically, right? That is an improvement in itself. So it's a great thing. Okay, so exactly because this is our first session together, Santoshi, I would not be diving into any session notes today. I'll just casually be talking about English in general, and if you have any other questions for me regarding how to speak and communicate in English, you can always please feel free to ask me. Okay.
sure.
Now, see, one of the most important things that we need to realize is that English is not a native language. Do you have this environment at home where you speak to your family members or your son or your spouse in English?
Not at all. My son is living far from home. He's
Mm-hmm.
in Bangalore. And
Okay.
if I talk about my husband, yeah, sometimes we start talking in English, but immediately after one, two sentences, we switch to our native language, that is Hindi, because we feel more emotionally connected in Hindi,
Mm-hmm.
our mother
Right.
tongue.
And
So,
you may also feel that you are more articulate when it comes to speaking in Hindi, right?
yes.
As compared to English. Yeah. So it's always been like this, okay? Because English is not a native language. We find it very difficult to have those kind of environments where we can actually speak in English and try to improve our English speaking skills, okay? So I always tell this to my learners that to have a good command over any language for that matter, like four facets are very important: reading, writing, listening, and speaking. Okay, so when it comes to speaking, when you come to a platform like this, since you have no other environment where you can actually improve your English, You come to this platform, and when you're speaking to the tutors in general, just or talking to random tutors, right, about any given topic under the sun, this will become your active form of learning, and it's very important. Okay,
True.
like if you want to be a fluent speaker in the future, the only thing that is going to determine is whether or not you are very consistent in a platform like this. Okay, so it is all a matter of practice, and we have had learners who have taken more than 400 sessions or 500 sessions with us. Okay,
Oh my
and they
God.
have yeah, and they have improved significantly. Now they are at a stage in their basically English speaking where they themselves can become tutors, but that requires a lot of dedication and consistency.
True.
Okay, so what I'm trying to say is take as many sessions as possible, and the more you practice, the more consistency you maintain, the better results. Okay, so this will become an active form of learning. Now, but I'm also very much, I also believe in passive form of learning. Now, what is this passive form of learning? Whether you're reading, whether you're writing, whether you're watching any content in anything on anything, maybe on TV, like, or whether you're watching some news, whether you're watching a YouTube video, whether you're watching movies, any TV series, any interviews, any podcast, you make sure to consume most of your content in English. That's very much important. Okay.
That's what nowadays I'm doing.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to listen to podcast and
Mm-hmm.
conversational videos, whatever I can listen. I try. It should be in English.
Mm-hmm.
Because I
Definitely,
love to
because
watch those BBC animal videos,
okay.
Animal
Mm-hmm.
Planet videos.
Okay.
So that is to they speak very well, very good English.
Mm-hmm.
So I love to listen to them.
Yes, so you should be doing that, okay? You should consume at least 7 to 80%, not 70 to 80, 80 to 90% of your content in English, because you cannot be watching all of your content in Hindi and then expecting your English to get better. When
True.
you're watching all of these contents in English, you're basically familiarizing yourself more with English. You are acclimatizing yourself more with English so that it becomes like a regular thing for you. Okay,
Mm.
it will not only help you with your own comprehension or understanding of this particular language, but it will also help you in your sentence construction. I mean, I have been able, my parents enrolled me in an English medium school where my principals at that time were like Britishers and Irish people. Having said that, I had my own struggles with English, but I think I have been able to have a command over this particular language majorly because of my passive form of learning. So, your active and your passive form of learning has to go hand in hand for you to be able to speak fluently in English. So, make sure that you are reading, writing, and consuming most of your content in English. That's very much important. Okay.
Nowadays, yes, I'm trying to consume as much as I can.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to speak. I have joined one, two WhatsApp groups also where we
Mm-hmm.
discuss certain topics in English. And sometimes I do shadowing practice.
Mm-hmm.
And reading out loud is a must to practice in my day-to-day life.
Okay.
And
Uh,
sometimes
uh,
I practice tongue twisters too.
okay, that's good because then I think with tongue twisters and all your pronunciations is going to get more clearer, right? You're gonna get better with your pronunciation and clarity of the speech. Okay. So, may because you mentioned to me that you read aloud and this is an exercise you've been doing for quite some time. What are you reading exactly?
Not anything particular, but sometimes I love to read. I just turn on my mobile phone, and sometimes I read some article related to health, sometimes current affairs, sometimes related to history, sometimes related to literature.
Mm,
It depends upon my
okay.
mood or something. Yes.
Okay. Yeah, okay.
Though I have a library, we
Mm-hmm.
have a huge library, and
Mm-hmm.
we have books related to mythology, literature, art, everything. But I don't know why so many autobiographies are there.
Mm-hmm.
But I am not that much into read physical books.
Mm-hmm.
If I have to read the same thing on mobile, I am more interested in reading on mobile.
Okay, okay, right, okay. But whatever suits you, you can do that. Whether it is reading on your mobile phone, or you're just taking a physical book and reading it. It does not matter as long as you're doing this exercise on a regular basis. Okay, you should be doing that. Now, from your background, it tells me that you have a very cozy home, right? And there's a very beautiful and
Thank you.
interesting.
And same, I must say that your home is also similar. One
Okay.
painting is also there, so beautiful.
Right. That actually, that painting is made by an elephant. So, oh yeah, it's not
Oh,
painted by a human. It's just painted by an elephant. That's why it's
oh,
there.
wow.
Otherwise, it's a very mediocre painting.
Oh, it's wonderful. How
Mm.
it is so, it's so wonderful, hard to believe.
Mm. Yeah. Anyway, I wanted to talk to you about your painting, which looks so interesting. I mean, what is going on in that painting? Would you be able to explain me?
Yes,
Or
sure.
is yeah.
Um, These are paintings made by my husband, and
Okay.
he is an artist
Okay.
and an associate professor of painting itself.
Okay.
So, yes, this painting, if I talk about, yes, three bells are there, and
Mm-hmm.
one person, he's playing flute,
Okay.
and
Mm-hmm.
the one lady is with her wings,
Okay.
and one lady, she is blind, has blindfolded her eyes,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
and one more lady is there, and one child is also that mother is holding a child.
Mm-hmm.
So in
Right.
this way, as my husband, he is passionate for classical music.
Mm-hmm.
So he just want to say that music is the best harmony
Okay.
um, of life.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, it's if you include music, it your life becomes harmonious.
Mm-hmm.
And one mother with blindfold, she is
Mm-hmm.
holding her child. Uh,
Right.
I think it's telling that mother's love is blind, always blind,
Okay. Mm-hmm.
blindly loves
Mm-hmm.
her child.
Mm.
And the lady, she's I think it's for passion. She's following her. She wants to follow her passion, and she wants to fly with
Okay.
wings.
Okay.
And the color combination. I love the color combination of this
Mm.
painting. Green,
Right.
some yellow, and
Mm.
orange is also there.
Right.
Yes. So
Okay.
these kind of things, and what else I can say? One lady, she's thinking she's I think she is enjoying the music.
Mm. Okay, right. That's a very interesting painting, actually, right? And
Thank you.
only an artist will be able to draw something like this. You must have thought about something before painting such a painting, right?
Yes,
Anyway,
it
mhm,
depends what kind of thought process is going on in artist's mind while painting that particular
right.
art of piece.
Definitely. Okay, right. So now I would want to ask you one more thing, Santoshi, that whenever you are reading something aloud, like you mentioned, that's an activity that you do on a regular basis. So if you come across a word that you have encountered for the first time, you don't know the meaning of it, what do you do exactly to incorporate it in your own vocabulary?
This is the most asked question from me.
Mm-hmm.
And earlier, yes, I had a wrong approach towards learning these kind of. I just I tried to wrote it, but now,
I tried to write it. I
no,
tried to write
ROT,
it.
wrote, rectification.
Oh, wrote, R-O-T.
Wrote,
Okay, right.
yes, wrote.
Mm.
I used to wrote it, but now I have changed my. After watching those videos, one tutor was suggesting that the right approach to learn a particular word is that just write it down, jot it down, and then after that, search synonyms and antonyms of that particular word and
Mm.
meaning, and search two three or frame two three sentences related to that sentence, that
Mm.
word,
Mm.
particular word, and try to inculcate that word in your conversation.
Mm.
So this is now I'm trying to inculcate this habit.
Okay, right. I think you're very correct. Because most of us, most of the learners do this mistake that whenever they come across a word that they don't know the meaning of, they try to immediately start to Google. They immediately start to Google, right? And after Googling, they find the meaning of that particular word, and after that, they feel like, okay, I'll be able to retain it in my mind, and I will be able to use it in my in next time. Okay, but after a few weeks, you will realize that you have forgotten that word, or you have forgotten the meaning of that word. So you will not be able to incorporate it in your active vocabulary. Okay, like whoever tutor suggested, it's a correct method. Like, so I would also suggest you the same. So if there is, you can maintain a diary just for vocabulary. Okay, so
Okay.
maintain a diary for vocabulary, allocate one page for one word. So, say for instance, you come across a word, you encounter a word for the first time. Say a word like inquisitive. Do you know the meaning of the word inquisitive?
Inquisitive. Yes, but I'm not able to explain it. Inquisitive. Yes, I'm an inquisitive learner. Is it?
Right,
But
it's
I'm not
true.
able.
But what?
I'm not able to explain the actual meaning of this word.
Okay, right. So now you've come across a word like inquisitive, and now you're confused about this word. You might or you hardly know the meaning of this particular word. Okay, so what you're gonna do is you're gonna write it down on your diary. Write the word inquisitive, then try to Google it. Okay, inquisitive means to have this eagerness to learn something. Okay, so now you're going to write down the meaning. The eagerness to learn something is inquisitive. Okay,
Inquisitive.
then what you're going to do is you're going to find a simpler synonym for it. Okay, a simpler synonym for a word like inquisitive would be curious. So you're
Curious.
going to write, okay, now you're going to write the simple synonym as curious, and now the job of the internet is done, because you know the meaning of it, you know the simple synonym for it, and you also know the word. I think this is enough. Okay, after this, what you're supposed to do is you are supposed to keep your phones aside, keep all of your chat GPT aside, and start constructing your own sentences in different context using that particular word. Say, for example, I construct this word like, I am curious to know about all the characters of the Mahabharat. Okay,
I'm
I'll try to
inquisitive.
replace, yes, I'll try to
Okay.
replace this word uh, with a more complex word like inquisitive. Okay, so I'm inquisitive to know about all the characters of the Mahabharat war. Okay, or Santosh told me that there is a very important insight that she needs to give me, and that is why I'm inquisitive, and that is why I'm inquisitive to know what it is. Okay, so see, I have been able to construct two different sentences in different contexts using that particular word like inquisitive. So what you're going to do in your diary is you're going to write that word, write the meaning of it, write a simple synonym, and then construct two three sentences in different contexts using that particular word. Okay, but
Okay.
the job here is not done. You need to revise it multiple times, 10 times, 20 times, until and unless that you are absolutely comfortable with that word, until and unless that a word gets ingrained in your mind. Okay, when you hear a prolific speaker, for example, Shashi Tharoor speak, he makes use of very complex vocabulary words. The reason being is he's now too comfortable because he has done multiple round of practice at home. He is too much comfortable. He's so comfortable using those particular words that no matter which platform he goes to, he's always able to make use of those words. So we need to get comfortable using those words. We need to retain that word in our mind for a longer period of time. So multiple revision is required. 10 times, 20 times revision is required. We, learning any vocabulary word does not happen to us naturally. We have to force ourselves to use these vocabulary words so as to sound more natural. Okay, so vocabulary is something that we have to forcefully incorporate in our speeches.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes. Um, at this stage, I feel that I just want to go with simple vocabulary. I feel
Okay.
comfortable, more comfortable in using simple vocabulary. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
though I know a few advanced level words, but
Mm-hmm.
somehow I don't know why, but I'm
Mm-hmm.
not able to incorporate those words in my
Hmm.
daily conversation.
Right. Okay. So you
And
do this kind of activity if you want to incorporate advanced words, okay? Because after a point of time, Santoshi, you will be like, okay, now I'm articulate. Okay, now I'm being able to express myself in English. Now what next? How am I supposed to move from an intermediate learner to an advanced speaker? Okay, and the only thing that's going to take you from an intermediate level to an advanced level will be your vocabulary. So do the exercise that I've mentioned to you regarding vocabulary, and I think it should be easy. Do multiple rounds of revision. I think it will
yes,
be easy.
at this stage, I just want to be smooth,
Mm,
like butter. My
okay.
language, my flow of speaking should be smooth, and I'm
Mm,
working on that.
mm, okay.
Yes.
Right. So Santoshi, I want to know. You just mentioned to me that you're a homemaker, right? What are you most passionate about? Do you have any hobbies?
Yes, I'm a travel enthusiast and
Mm,
an avid nature lover, and I
mm.
love listening to music, and sometimes I love to dance.
Okay, right.
Yes.
So which places have you traveled, and which place is the one that you would want to visit again because it was too beautiful?
There is a long list which places I want to visit again, but
Mm-hmm.
Goa is one of them, which I
Okay.
have visited, and I just want to visit it again. And recently we have visited Udaipur.
Okay.
Definitely, I would love to visit this place again. And
Okay.
yes, um, if I talk about my travel, yes, in my state, as an avid nature lover, there are so many places in my state
All
which
right.
I just want to visit again.
Okay. But are you live in Himachal Pradesh, right? Which is like a mountainous region. So I think this is an appropriate question to ask you. Do you like mountains or do you like sea more? What do you prefer more?
Mountains, undoubtedly.
Okay. Okay.
Yes, for some time. Yes,
Mm-hmm.
I love to visit these places like beach areas,
Mm-hmm.
plain landscape. Mostly, I just want to stay in mountains. I want to spend my maximum part of my life in mountains.
Okay, right. And how cold is it in Himachal at the
Uh,
moment?
This time it's not that much cold as
Okay.
compared to previous years.
Mm,
And ironically, we are not able to see this year those snow-capped mountains in our
okay.
surroundings. I don't know
Okay.
why. I think we are heading towards global warming, and we
Definitely.
ourselves created this problem, and we have
Right.
to face consequences. So this time
Right.
we are longing for rain, but unfortunately, rain is
Mm,
not there. So
okay.
yes.
Does it
Then,
usually snow in your area? The place where
yeah,
you live, does it snow?
once in a year,
Mm-hmm.
and that stays only for 1 or 2 days. But we
Okay.
can see snow-capped mountains in our
Mm,
surroundings, top
okay.
mountains.
Right.
Yes,
Okay.
and this year that is not there.
Okay, right. I think you're very correct when you pointed out. Darjeeling is also one of those places where it used to snow annually. But I don't remember, like, ever since I was born, I don't really remember experiencing any snowfall. I think I've been able to experience snowfall only two times. And it does not really snow in a part of Darjeeling. So I live in that unfortunate part of that Darjeeling where it does not really snow. So yeah, I have also been able to encounter snowfall very rarely in my life.
Oh,
Anyway, yes, okay, Santoshi, then we've come to the end of our session. Okay, let me just give you a feedback. I think you're already very good, I think, with your English. Okay, you have a good command over the language. A little bit of conversation that I've been able to make with you. I'm only being talking about this particular session that I think you have a good command over this language. You are really being able to articulate your thoughts well. There are very few grammatical errors that I could pinpoint. I think no grammatical errors as such, no major grammatical errors. Um, like you mentioned, your only objective at the moment is to be able to speak very fluently without any grammatical errors. And I'm sure that you'll be able to attain that particular goal very easily. Okay, so I think you should challenge yourself more with advanced vocabulary words. Okay, that would be another thing that I think you should take up as a challenge. Because apart from that, I cannot really point out and tell you, okay, you're doing this wrong, your grammar is incorrect. No, everything I think is okay. So you please continue taking sessions here regularly, and there will come a time when you feel like, okay, now I need to move a little further. I need to push myself a little bit more. And that's when you can start learning and incorporating good advanced vocabulary words.
Sure, I will try my level best.
Okay. Right, Santoshi? Okay. Then I'll see you in my next session. I did not stick to any session notes today, but if you
Okay.
happen to come for my second session, I'll definitely just stick to session notes.
Sure.
Okay.
But
Okay.
my subscription is going to an end and coming
Mm-hmm.
to an end. Just 4 sessions are left now.
Okay.
I think 3 sessions are left now.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately, yes, maybe I will take another subscription after 1 month. Then
Okay. Right.
hope we will meet next time.
Okay. Yeah, surely.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you
Okay.
so
Thank
much,
you.
Santoshi.
Thank you. It was a lovely session.
Okay.